Welcome to Around Us, your one and only ogbonge pidgin talk show, where they touchlight issue wey be say concern the family, culture, environment, livelihoods, plus including all the amebo issue wey dey happen for social media. Today, we get one ogbonge topic wey we call blood oaths. Blood oaths in relationship. Wetin be blood oaths? Blood oath mean say, as I love you wella, I wan make that our relationship make nothing happen. Me and you, we go come cut somewhere of our body. We go cut maybe our hands or any part of our body. My blood and your blood go come mix. Some people dey call am blood covenant. Na wetin we wan look today. So my dear, how much love you fit show? How you fit show your love? You fit take blood oaths to show say you love me wella. Na wetin we wan look. To talk about this blood oath today, I get people wey dey with me. When we come back from this short break, we go discuss. Okay, una welcome back. Okay, so we dey look, they ask, we know say we no be doctor, but we don't hear a lot of viral infections wey be say na blood dey follow. So we wan ask, how you feel? You know, feel say if person carry infection now the person come dey exchange with another person, how you see am?
Dis one no be feeling now, because the thing don dey scientifically proven. Say most of the viral diseases, or if not all, wey people dey suffer now, na as a result of blood exchange. You know that, and that blood exchange fit come even sometimes even ordinary kissing sef. If the other partner get cut for a mouth or something like that, and they exchange blood, e fit cause the viral disease.
Okay.
So the whole idea of exchanging blood, for the name say na blood covenant, the thing, like I start on at talk, the thing don't make sense at all, because like you talk say na ignorance. I believe say these children, they don't even understand the health implication of
Exchanging blood.
Yes, because sometimes you never hear story where you say teenager get HIV when they go check. You begin to ask, say how this thing take come about, and the teenager says still na virgin, they don't check. So no such thing. But wetin happen, how the pikin take manage come get that HIV? Now come be say little young people like this come together, they plan. Then they just want to frustrate their life and also frustrate the life of their family, because when at the end of the day family come find out say pikin don get one disease wey dey as a result of blood contamination, e go begin come dey affect the family finance, because their finance go dey involved. They go dey run helter-skelter to make sure say they save the life of the child.
Oh, thank you, Miss Evelyn. Mrs. Love Campbell, you feel say e dey right for mothers, as we don discuss this, to make mothers make dem begin talk to their daughters, their children, not even daughters this time, to talk to their children about blood oaths?
The danger wey dey inside plenty. If your pikin go jam that kind man, wey go make her come take that kind blood oath, and when the wahala start, you wey be mama, na the thing go come dey worry, because it sometimes e go make the pikin head no come dey correct again, or a lot of things go come dey happen to that your pikin, go carry am dey waka here and here. So instead of that kind thing to happen to your pikin or any person wey dey close to you, you go to advise and say, see wetin happen to so person pikin o, for una to no go enter that kind wahala, make una keep on her body. If any bobo come meet una say him love una, and the only way you go fit take tell am say gree make you lick my blood, make I lick your blood, and for us to come, stay together, say we love ourselves. Now for you to lick blood, that kind of person no be person will love you. So make you run away. Run, no stand, not even connect to that kind of person.
All right,
so now the only small thing I want to
thank you. You tell us about somebody, the experience of somebody.
Okay, like I see firsthand of somebody who actually do that blood covenant, and the person no keep to the promise. So what do you mean be say the young girls still go eat food for another place, even when you don't tell that bobo say only 2 of them and then no cut the covenant. And now this young girl begin to dey react. She begin to dey foam from mouth, her eye come dey turn like her tongue come dey come out. So as a believer now, we no even know wetin that thing mean. But wetin we do immediately is say we get to carry her to church where service bin dey go on at that time, because the thing just happen suddenly. And after everything, they come to prayers for her. That way she actually throw am up. And when they come ask, by discerning, they come find out saying that actually she take the blood covenant. And she self come admit and say yes, say she take the blood covenant.
Okay.
And that was how she come dey set free from that kind of thing. Who knows whether as her tongue come out like that. So imagine somebody tongue they come out, eye they turn. Before you know, even if you take that situation now a spiritual situation, if you can't take the person, go hospital will go know wetin to do, and at the end of the day the person will just pass on. Now the point where they say like we they talk about the health aspect, that health aspect now physical, the exchange of the blood, but the consequences of this blood oath where people they take, because the thing the exchange day for the blood, they more of a more spiritual than even the physical consequences. Yes, they're more spiritual than the physical consequences.
Okay.
And that is why for you to get quick help, you need to run to God, you need to surrender to God. Not be to go to Babalawo. Although I don't, like all these are African movies now, they always show us all these things. And then take break and then come go Babalawo. That's not traditional belief. And sometimes if you work for them, if it no work. But me, I don't go talk it in and know because I never do that one.
Okay.
The one when I do now, the source when I sabi. And God's grace always is sufficient to deliver and to save. Now because of people they take blood oath, now he make him can't die. So that he will fit save them. You understand?
Okay. Say this blood oath. All of us know saying what they tell us saying to cut some part of the body. I've also heard from somebody say the guy cut the blood, put the blood inside Coca-Cola, inside soft drink. So 2 of them can't drink them. So as a teenager, where they say she never understands, if a guy they do certain things, all in the name of love, my dear, you need to really be very observant. Because for that lady who tell me this one, she said the young man cut his hands, cut some part and the blood drop, and he come to and say, na token of love. So that one now on a deceitful angle, tell the girl say na token of love. You don't love me, you say you love her. If you love me, when you say so thing, tell the girl, make the girl say so thing, the girl can't say.
What thing I go add to that? What do they call be assertive? Every teenager get to be self-aware. Then when you know yourself, know your principle, know the one where you come from, know your belief, so that when you begin to see something when you don't look like waiting you sabi, it better make you, like Bible go talk and say, make you flee means say make you run from every appearance of evil. Make nobody cajole you or compel you to do anything wey dey against wetin your belief say make you do. Make your yes be yes and make your no be no. E no matter anything how the person wan make you prove that love. If the person no fit believe say yes I love you, na when you go take blood, na the person go believe say you love am. No. I no encourage any young person to indulge.
Now you get daughter What do you feel advise your daughter? Because whether we like it or not, one day your daughter will leave you. Like as me, I'd always dey talk for most of my talk show. I say the day where your daughter will lose her virginity, she no go tell you, except say you don't really put her through. She no go tell you. If na her friend tell her she can't go lose it, she no come back home because say, mommy, today I don't lose my virginity. So what do you go tell your daughter or that young girl? I don't hammer. I don't lose my virginity. You understand? The same way she feel no come back say, mommy, you know what? That my boyfriend today we don't take blood oath. So wetin you when you speak to your daughter and any other young girl?
Me I go tell una say una be small children and una no know wetin una dey do, because as mama wey get girl pikin also, if I wan tell my girl pikin, I go tell am say run from any person wey go wan come make you take blood to leak, because you know dey inside Bible. And God no go like am as a child of God, because we will be believers. We believe God and we fear, at least in a small way they fear God. Say if we do like this, God no go like am. So anything wey God no go like, he go try to avoid am. And any person wey go lure you into that kind of bad thing, you go run from that kind of person, because everybody not supposed to be your friend. So the friend we're supposed to get, na friend we believe God, we fear God, we tough na go fit, they pray together, also share the word of God.
Make you talk to mothers. So make you talk to mothers.
So right now, self, to our mothers, because we don't find out say our mothers, they're not really interested to know wetin their children dey do. So time don reach now, because of all these things wey we dey hear. As mothers, more begin to dey pay attention to everything wey our children dey do, to the kind of relationship wey dem dey keep, to the kind of conversation wey dem dey get. Because your daughter friend fit come visit am, you no know. No be say you go sit down dey balance, dey say wetin una dey talk, but make you just dey do some eavesdropping, because even though your children dey eavesdrop, even your phone sef dem know the password, even when you never give am to them. So you as mother, may you no just comot eye say these children nothing dem know pass you. Listen to their conversation, get the key points. When you get the key points, you go fit know. And when you know, you go fit call your daughter, call your son in a way, no be say you dey put pressure on them, but to be part of that thing wey dem dey discuss. There's no way wey you no go fit know. Even by observation sef, you go see the behavior of your child. Call am, ask am specific question. Also dey interested to know about that boy or that girl wey dey for their life. Wetin that boy dey want. E get one time, one of my girl like that, she come back from school, I see her hold paper for hand. She don't know say I see her hold the paper for hand. So immediately she just pass me, she just fold the paper, corner am. As she enter house, I say, go bring that paper. She say, which paper be that? No paper. I say, look, if you don't bring that paper, you go see wetin that go do you. She corner me, go here. I say, bring the paper. I see you with the paper. Eventually, she bring the paper. And when I look at the paper, the things when I see, if to say somebody from outside come tell me say this 11-year-old, 12-year-old girl, somebody go feed the toaster for that manner, classmates, I no go believe. But this thing dey happen, and I no just neglect that matter. I follow that matter up to find out exactly wetin bring about that letter, and I fit address am. Likewise, even your daughters wey dey university, no just think say dem don big, dem don go. Listen, understand, listen to their conversation, listen to their gist, carry your body put inside. Some of them go tell you, mommy, can't you mind your business? Tell them say, as long as you dey inside this my house, you be my tenant and I be your
my business.
You be my business, right? So not just let them get that kind of freedom, because if you allow them to get that kind of freedom, then you feel say they go just fit do anything. If you see any young person around them, whether na guy or anything, make you ask them question, because now in the asking that question go make them also know say that freedom wey dem think say dem get, dem no get am. Follow them up even to their school, call their teachers, find out their behavior even when dem dey class, where dem dey go. If your pikin suppose come back school